Hi there, my name is Carly from PPC Farm. PPC Farm is an Amazon PPC agency. That's all we do, and we're really freaking good at it. We're so good that we're one of the only agencies out there that is willing to offer you a completely free, no commitment, no contract, 60-day free trial of our managed PPC services. Yes, that means that we will completely manage all of your PPC free for 60 days. And the reason we do that is because, like I said, we're really good at what we do and we're really confident that you are going to love us. So today my hack is of course going to revolve around PPC. So this hack is super duper easy. You can try it out today for yourself in your active campaigns. You don't even need to set up a new campaign, and it can help you to optimize your ACoS and make sure that your ads are displaying exactly where you want them to be displaying. So this hack is all about placement bid multipliers, or some people call them placement bid modifiers. And I'm going to explain what that means and how you can use it to optimize your ACoS, as well as share a before and after in one of our own campaigns. So let's jump in. All right, so first let's talk about what exactly are placements in Amazon PPC. So I'm going to specifically be talking about the sponsored products ad type. I'm not going to go into sponsored brands or sponsored display. We're just going to start with the basics. So Amazon offers currently 3 different placements for you to choose from where you want your ad to display on a search results page. Those are top of search, rest of search, and product pages. So right now, it's just those 3. There might be more in the future, but that's what we've got to work with right now. So I'm here on a search results page in Amazon. I've just typed in a random search cutting board set wood, and I'm going to show you where those ads display for those different placements. All right, so first here at the top we have a sponsored brands ad. So this is not what we're talking about today. And here in the first results here, the first sponsored results are top of search ads. Okay, so you see 1, 2, 3, 4 different ads here at the top that have the little sponsored tag. All right, and then we have our first organic result, and then we have a row or sometimes 2 rows of organic results, and then we have the next row of sponsored ads, which is rest of search. So just to recap, here at the top, top of search, some organic, and then we have rest of search. So if you are bidding with a multiplier on those specific placements, this is where your ad would appear. And finally, the third type is product pages. So if you click on a product, you'll see that there are different places where ads can appear on the product page. Now, unfortunately, it's not so granular that you can choose exactly where your ad gets displayed on the product page. Amazon decides that, and there's a few different spots that are possible. But yeah, your ad will display somewhere on the product page. So for example, here under the bullets, your ad could display here under customers frequently viewed based on recent reviews. All of that is sponsored and is under the product pages placement type. And then there's one more spot in the reviews down here, yeah, where your ad can display. These are sponsored brands or sponsored video ads, so that's different. Here's another one. This is also a product pages placement. All right, so I hope that that makes sense and can kind of help you visualize a little bit better what exactly the different placements refer to when you're looking in Campaign Manager. You can kind of keep that in mind. All right, so we're back over here in Campaign Manager, and this is where you would be able to view the different performance based on the placements in your campaigns. So just clicked in a random campaign here, and you can select placements from the menu on the left-hand side, and you'll be able to see the 3 placements we just talked about: top of search, rest of search, and product pages, and how your ad is performing on each of those placements across the regular metrics that you would look at in Campaign Manager. So let's talk a little bit about how this bid adjustment or the bid multiplier actually works. So you will have in your campaign on the term level your bid, just as usual. You can kind of think about that like your base bid. And then whatever multiplier you add here, your base bid will be multiplied by that percentage. So for example, if you have a bid of $1 with a 100% multiplier, your maximum bid would be $2. Or you can think about it like you are telling Amazon that you are willing to bid up to $2 for that particular placement. Or if your bid is $1 and you have a 200% multiplier for rest of search, say, then you're telling Amazon that you're willing to bid up to $3 for that particular placement. All right, so why does this matter and how is it actually going to help you optimize your ACoS, right? Okay, so in this campaign, as you can see, all of the data is mixed across the 3 different placements. So what's happening here is because there's no bid multiplier or bid adjustment added, Amazon is choosing which placement to display your ad on. Because of that, as you can see, the data is very different, or rather the performance is very different across each of those 3 placements between a 23% and a 43% ACoS, which is drastically different. So in order to force Amazon to display your ad exactly where you want it to display, what you can do, and here's the hack, is add the maximum bid multiplier for that placement in a campaign, and you will force all of the performance to go to that placement. The maximum bid multiplier right now is 900%. So effectively, it's 10xing your bid because Amazon only allows up to 2 decimal places. Don't worry about the math. 900% is the maximum bid multiplier. And like I said, by adding that to a specific placement, you will force all traffic and all of the performance to go towards the placement that you want. So let's look at what that looks like in practice. Now, at PPC Farm, we actually set up separate campaigns for each placement so that we can get really granular with the bid and adjusting the bid. However, you can just try this out in any existing campaign that you have. And of course, this works for product targeting, ad types, or the exact match ad type, and any kind of ad type has placements. So let's look at what that looks like in practice. So here, for example, top of search, we've got a 23% ACoS in this mixed campaign. Here we have a top of search placement bid modifier of the maximum 900% applied, and as you can see, pretty much with the exception of 10 impressions, all of the traffic and all of the sales have gone to that exact placement. And as you can see, the ACoS is improved because we are able to adjust the bid specifically for that placement. You can kind of think about it like instead of just figuring out how does a term perform for a specific ASIN, it's adding kind of this another layer of complexity with how does this term perform for this ASIN at this specific placement. And once you have that information, you can adjust your bid accordingly. All right, and let's look at the next one, rest of search. So here again, rest of search with a 900% bid multiplier added, and pretty much all of the traffic and impressions and everything go to rest of search. And as you can see, ACoS is improved pretty drastically, 25% here with the placement, maximum bid multiplier applied versus 42% over here in the mixed campaign type. And finally, we have product pages where you can see a similar story playing out, even better improvement. We have a 19% ACoS here versus a 43% ACoS. So as you can see, this hack of adding the maximum bid multiplier to the placement where you want your ad to display can get you pretty drastically improved results on your campaigns in Amazon PPC. All right, I have been Carly from PPC Farm, and thank you so much for watching this hack. I hope that it's useful. I hope that you try it out in your campaigns today. And if you would like to learn more about what PPC Farm does as an agency, or if you want to reach out to me directly, you can find me at carly@ppcfarm.com, or you can visit our website at ppcfarm.com. All right, thank you so much, and happy selling.